Hello, and welcome back to another critical gaming stream. We are going to continue on with this Path C. I'm curious how things are going to play out since we did three A2 selections. Are there only three more 9S selections? Are we going to be done with Path C, or is there more to it? We got Evil here, Terranacla, great fun times with Uncle Pascal, or Pascal. I don't know why I always call him Pascal. But let's see. We might be able to read the computer, but it might be only available as A2. Might be a side quest needed to activate it. Oh, hello there, buddy. What do you got? Have you seen these folks, perchance? You can't just say perchance. Nope, haven't seen them. They were part of my squad, but I lost contact when they went out for field research. If anything has happened to them, well, to put it bluntly, if they're dead, I need to know so I can mourn them properly. You tried searching? I'd go myself, but my motor systems were heavily damaged some time back. Still, I just can't stop wondering. Yeah, let's go find him. Last time I heard from them, they were in the flooded city. I'll give you their ID codes. We all wield dual weapons, so you should be able to find them easily. If they're dead, I'd appreciate if you could retrieve any personal articles we find. All right. Oh, we got one right here to work on. That's it then. Everything else is... What we got it going on over there? Oh, we gotta head into the castle then. Oh, that's the current mission. Well, let's go to the flooded city then. Let's not go to the flooded city. I'm sure Pascal would like a visit as well. Oh, and yeah, we can check the computer real quick. Does not look like it works. What do we have going on here? Oh yeah, this is the tower, the thing that
What is
structured,
that?
An
erupted.
enormous facility that appeared from an area beneath the ground. It would appear to be machine-related in origin.
Erected, that's the
Further
word I
details
wanted.
unknown. Mobile transport platform detected in the
Machines
section
like.
emerging from the facility's center.
So, an elevator?
Speaking of elevators, did we ever get a chance to go see the elevator that takes you to the moon? I know I've asked this question a few times, but honestly, I can't remember if we could actually see it or if it was always just off in the distance. Computer's only accessible by A2. Okie dokie. Oh, a lot of the factory is off limits. This is going to take place before the city. It's a launch platform the scientists use to launch something to Mars. You can't visit it. Okay. Here I was playing Hades while listening to critical reactions on internet website youtube.com, having a good time when suddenly the guy starts streaming his depression robots to make me feel sad. The audacity. You playing Hades 1 or 2. Two's almost out, right? I know they did the early access thing, but I'm pretty sure I saw 1.0 was coming out soon. Search a bit in the flooded city. There's some hidden interesting stuff. Oh, ow. Who? What is that? Does it actually touch? Hmm. Hades 1, of those second ones, witchy aesthetic is more my vibe. I will say I'm very excited for 2, even though 1 wasn't really my jam. I ended up doing everything. I don't want to spoil too much. I ended up doing almost everything in it. But it's my least favorite Supergiant game so far. And I think a lot of that's just the roguelite element to it. I think they did a good job of taking a very popular mechanic and doing what they do best, which is storytelling within that. What is going on here? I pushed the wrong button. Hmm. Hmm. In our expert circles, we call that a thing. Looky, looky.
The remains of a
The
Yorha
remains
flight
of a
unit.
Yorha flight unit.
ID of Yorha Unit
Oh,
2B
we already have
confirmed within the
voiceover.
craft.
This belonged to 2B.
Unsent message found within memory of flight unit.
Play it.
This is Yorha Unit 2B. If anyone is listening to this, there's something I need you to do. If you ever meet up with Yorha Unit 9S, I want him. I mean, I'm sorry. Please just give him the following message. 9S. The time I was able to spend with you, it was like memories of pure love.
Wow.
Thank you. 9.
End of message.
Oh, 2B.
The endless happiness. I feel that in this game sometimes. Hey, quick question. Does hacking people count as a kill for deadly heal? Oh, wow. Yeah, I knew that one. I had no plan to get out of that. I don't think it does. Nope. Okay, I just answered myself then. I want to climb that though. It's a really big part of me that wants to climb that. What happens if, as android, I fall in the water? Have I ever done that? Connecting to the network. Why am I connecting over here, though? Did I find what y'all wanted me to find? I mean, yeah, that's a big deal. Finding 2B ship? Yeah, okay. Never go full fishing. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's go find these androids then. I almost initiated fishing. Did I? I don't think so. I don't know when I would have done that.
Alert. This is one of the Resistance members we were asked to locate.
I was afraid we'd find this. The only personal items are these dog tags.
Analysis. Remaining transmission records indicate the Resistance members were
You
attempting
feel
to
close to
retrieve
the
the
water?
model.
Oh.
Analysis of final coordinates complete. Marking locations on map.
Let's go take a look. Maybe some of them will still be alive.
Wait, so that's it. We found one, and we're not going to search for more. We're just going to go to this other place where. Okay. I will say I find that to be an interesting part of this game. Is that the quests don't always go where I expect them to go. Keeps things fresh and interesting. So where are we going? Oh, in the park. Let's go. And then we'll go visit Pascal. Sounds like a good thing to do. Y'all keep telling me I need to go visit him. I'm a little scared, but I do think this is before the annihilation, which should be a good thing. I hope. Um. Hey, buddy. This place has seen. Actually, no, it's always been like that. What's up with you, though? Huh. Is everyone in here like that? Okay, good. No. I'm not gonna talk to him. He's on a break. I'm just gonna let him be. Another one. Oh, that one didn't even try to fight back. Although, granted, now I'm picking up the thing that he didn't even move either. Wait, have you always been able to go up here? Oh, I guess so. Wait, oh, I was gonna say you're not gonna let me jump down. There are enemies in here. Why do we have zombies? Hey, man. Oh, you're also a zombie. Oh, they're literally Well, they're called zombies. Hmm. Can I talk to you? No. Where did our amusement park music go? Yeah, what? I don't like this, man. This is one of my favorite places to go. Don't do it.
Man, there's blood everywhere. Whatever happened must have happened right here. Talk about a bad way to go.
Factory? Interesting. Oh, the cave. Down at the bottom. Oh, because that's where the elevator is. Yep. Well, we'll go to the factory, though. I'm really curious what happened to these other androids. And are there any answers for the zombies? I'm assuming we'll get there eventually, but I'm quite perplexed. Hey, you're looking creepy, boy. Oh, I didn't go through the gate the first time I went over. Trying to figure out how he got there. That item wanted in my backpack, but I deflected it like a boss. I don't need that item. Factory entrance. Remember what attacked the resistance camp at the end of Route A? Yeah. Who doesn't like some zombies in a game? So that's right. This is the aftermath of the main story.
Alert. This is one of the Resistance members we were asked to locate. No vital signs detected. The unit is deceased. Alert. Emergency support request found in transmission records.
When was it sent?
Approximately 12 minutes ago.
That means they're still alive. Let's go.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
You know, if you could just tell me. The desert? Where is that guy who's looking for stuff, though? Does he not pop up until you find an item? Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Hey, I lost my bow. Why would they do that to me? You only got the starting credit after the bunker got destroyed. Only got the starting credit? I don't know why that sentence is going over my head. What is this? Oh, yeah. Starting the game, seeing the opening credits on the beginning of Route C. I got it now. Alright. Whoa, what do we got over here? Oh,
Over there. Initiating rescue.
Revenge. Claim your revenge. Avenge the pain of our comrades. I hate androids.
why would you do that? Oh, no, I went through that.
Violence rules this world. Violence is all.
Oof. Alright.
Kill each and everyone. Tear apart those who resist us. Kill.
Oh. Whoa! Mad Max robots. I did notice that the tanks are a bit more spiky this time around. Oh, and fiery. They just charged at me. Is it done? It is done. Wow. Oh, machine core. Wonder if this is actually gonna do any more. Nope. Hacking's definitely the way to go on that. I thought I was finally done with that thing. Whoa! Whoa! You're not allowed to be a transformer? Ooh! I don't know how I made it through that one. I certainly touched a bullet. Alright.
The
That wraps
hostile
that up
machine life
then.
forms have been defeated. Alert. This is one of the Resistance members we were asked to locate. No vital signs detected. The unit is deceased.
Damn.
Analysis. All missing Resistance members are deceased.
I suppose we'd better return their belongings.
Are we gonna bring the Buster Sword? Or the AK? I don't know how common those are, but they seemed very personal. Where'd my boar go? Guess he got bored and ran away. I mean, I don't blame him. In real time, he just saw some white-haired android just standing still, and then a tank explodes. I guess that's kind of cool, but kind of a boring thing to watch as a bystander, I suppose. He aborted his mission. Oh, that's a good one. For the glory of mankind. Alright, well, as usual, everyone we were looking for was dead, and we have to deliver the bad news. Your face tells me everything I need to know. They didn't make it, did they? This is what's left of their personal effects. Now I'll just place these flowers with them. Flowers? Uh, yeah, I'm just imitating an old ritual. The human race had many traditions when it came to mourning their dead. I know that may not mean much to us, but, well, I just want their souls to find some peace. That's the wish I'm putting into these flowers, at any rate. Thank you again for your help. Can I admit something? I'm relieved that I was too injured to fight. I'm relieved because it allowed me to escape. Interesting
A
stuff.
tradition of mourning the dead. To be.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when do we do one for 2B? Alright, let's go see what's up this elevator. I can go in here? Uh, um, wait, he spotted me? He spotted. Do you have to use a smaller one to catch those? What? Oh, it just never despawned. Hmm. I don't think I've seen a chip to extend the range of that. I don't know how else to capture them. The quest is not finished? Oh, we gotta go to the mall. Let's do it. I was wondering when we were going to incorporate QB into this funeral ritual. I'm not making it. Oh, jeez. Well, we'll just hit the mall this way then. Uh, is it City Ruins? There it is, near the tower. I'm finally able to recognize parts of the map. It only took me 40 hours. I'm getting there. I'm evolving as a Nier player. I am so very disappointed I have to play more of 9S though. This may be a hot take. You'll be able to find Emil's house though? Oh, will I be able to? That's a good question, isn't it? Oh. Actually, I want to go look for it. There is a hole that I just came out of, actually. I'm pretty sure that's the deepest we've ever been because down there is the White
Investigate tower
City.
that appeared from the caved-in region.
Let's check it out.
Not that way. Oh. Are we gonna go to Kaine's house?
To be. I'm not quite sure what it means to mourn. Or even if we have a soul to concern ourselves with. But I hope you're at rest, 2B. Sweet dreams. I'll be with you before long.
Dang. Going for the double emotion for people who have played Replicant. That's not fair. Oh, I figured 2B was going to be in here. Hmm. There's a lot of intel though, but I'm curious what unit data got updated. Hello. Hopefully, I don't have to say hello again on this stream because it's kind of weird. I've had to do that twice now. Um, so I'm running into a very interesting, peculiar problem. I don't quite know what it is. Um, I'm having memory leaks. I'm pretty certain this is what caused the crash last week, and it's what caused the crash today. Well, I'm assuming it caused the crash today. Yeah, I gotta go finish this up then. Alright, so I find this very bizarre because I don't know, presumably the game crashes first, and that causes OBS to crash. And then my memory stays at 70% and just rises. And my game launcher freezes up too. Play night. So both times when it crashed on Friday and when it crashed today, I've had to actually do a hard reboot because rebooting Windows, it just sticks at the rebooting cycle window, the black screen, and it never actually does anything. Something's getting hung up in the background, but Task Manager doesn't see it, so maybe it's a, I don't know, a page file? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to figure it out though because I don't want to be doing this
Investigate tower
every
15th and
time
Aveden region.
I
Let's
stream,
check it
having
out.
to take a break an hour in to handle a crash. So I don't know what's going on with it, unfortunately. I also don't know what's going on with chat. Maybe people, yeah, all right. So people just haven't chatted yet, which is fine. All right, let's drop this again. Put the
2B,
sword down.
I'm not quite sure what it means to mourn. Or even if we have a soul to concern ourselves with. But I hope you're at rest, 2B.
Unit data has been
Sweet dreams.
updated. I am
I'll be
really
with you before
curious
long.
about what unit data is being updated. All right. So we'll save and go see what's up at the elevator because
Proposal. the
Yes.
caved-in region.
I don't think we
Let's
have
check
any
it
other
out.
side quests. Which I still find kind of wild to say. It's the one unit data. You actually had the chance to put everything else on read. Oh, yeah, on red. I probably should have done that. So it was an android then. I kind of figured whatever it would be would talk about 2B in some way. Everything else is machines, though. Not in there. Oh, I gotta get around to reading all the unit data one of these days. Not gonna be today, though. We have a giant elevator to ride. Oh, once again, I'm forgetting that fall damage exists. Wait, why can't I get the meat? Well, sorry to say, Moose, I think your death was in vain. Oh, hack. Cannot hack.
And thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Yeah, another PC crash.
The
It's
lock
crazy.
from each subunit must be deactivated before accessing the main tower. Have a great day.
I really don't want to reformat my
What
computer
is the motive
yet,
for a machine
because
life
I'll
form to
probably be
provide
doing
such an
that
announcement?
There's no reason for
come
anything
winter,
they do.
anyways.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System
Yeah,
Services.
yeah.
Special authorization keys are required to access tower subunits. We
Uh,
apologize for the
this is great.
inconvenience, but access is not permitted at this time. However, today we have a special gift for first-time visitors to this
Yeah, you just gonna
tower.
let me in? That'd be nice.
A tour of our brand new resource recovery unit. We look forward to serving you again.
The heck was that?
A forced message from the enemy system. Said message relays the locations of objects known as resource recovery units.
Now they're just messing with us.
I think I can just get up there from here. Yesterday, you were at an incredible sold out punk show. Very hot in
Hey,
the
Pod,
venue. I can
give me
only
a rundown
imagine,
on what
dude. It's
happened
the
while I was
summer.
resting.
Affirmative. Relevant data concerns the massive facility you just accessed. It appears to be machine-related in origin, though further details are unknown. Additionally, the large structural units launched from the facility have been detected in multiple areas.
Large structural units?
Said units were marked as goals earlier. They are believed to be so-called resource recovery units.
What do these units do?
Unknown.
What show
Where's
was it?
A2?
Unit A2's position and current status are unknown.
All right. Mark the positions of those units on my map, will ya?
Proposal. Unit 9S should state his intentions.
I'm going to wipe out the machines.
With the bunker destroyed, previous orders to Yorha units would be suspended. Proposal. Rendezvous with resistance forces and confirm chain of command.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do
I
that.
don't care about chain of command. I have one goal now. I'm going to kill every last machine. And then I'm going to kill A2.
Dang, dude. Is that really necessary? So I'm starting to put two and two together, and I'm a little scared. Is this where the virus comes from that we saw in A2 story? Or is this after? This must be after. Oh, this isn't where I'm supposed to be at all, anyways. I'm gonna talk to Pascal, but okay, that's in the forest area, right? Yeah. So, buddy, you
Hello
okay?
there. Such a nice, quiet place here, isn't it? No distractions at all. Pity about all the junk, however. I keep trying to clear it away, but it seems to be never ending.
Pascal, that's...
Pascal? Hmm, that sounds oddly familiar. Oh well. Would you like to take a look at my wares?
I don't like. I don't. Huh. Oh, no. I don't like this. This is.
Not that I'm sure what any of this actually does, or why it was left here in the first place.
This isn't Pascal's village song. It's the amusement park slowed down. There's no one left to sing the song. That's. Yep. And the thing is, too, I was just listening to Pascal's song yesterday. I was playing this rhythm game, and I downloaded a custom song for it. It was a good time. Oh, that thing. Oh, it's a resource unit.
Huh? Fog?
Analysis. The fog is actually steam emitted by a large enemy structural unit.
Steam? For what purpose?
Unknown.
Oh, I walked right into that one. Are you not entertained? Whoa.
Hello, this is the resource recovery unit. Now activating
No, we
defense
don't need a
mode.
defense mode. It's fine without that. Look at me. Do I look like someone who you would need to defend against? Whoa!
Is this writing? I can't read it.
Analysis. Writing is an ancient language known as angelic.
Angelic.
It reads, meat box.
Oh.
Okay then.
You're very good at this hacking thing. You'll use it a lot soon. That doesn't make me happy. This is peak game. I'm so over this hacking. It kind of makes me wish I was playing on easy because I remember there was some sort of chip that helped with hacking or auto did it
Is
for
this
you or
entire
something.
building made of machines? Even on the inside?
Analysis. Many useless parts unrelated to machine lifeform functionality detected. The reason for using said parts is unknown.
There's no meaning to anything they do.
This forest is
Oh.
our forest. Your Majesty.
A weirdly groovy part of the soundtrack. Oh, a door opens. An elevator opens. Okay. Born to fist, forced to act. All the auto ones are easy only. Yep. That's what I said. It makes me kind of wish that I had played on easy. I think ultimately I would have been bored during the other two characters' gameplay, but I'm really not bored, not really down with this hacking thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a good game of Robotron every once in a while, but not when the combat is so satisfying. What made the tower spawn? Wasn't that the death of Eve or Adam, one of the two?
So much pain.
Oh, well, can't help you with that, buddy. We don't have Tylenol for machines.
Machines can't feel pain.
Oh, shoot. I know the groove we've kind of been building on top of, but the voices, I've heard that melody before too, and I can't place it. The problem with hacking is you only have 3 hits. The elevator appeared from the ground and placed the units. Did I miss that? Oh, while you're in hacking, you only have 3 hits. Yeah. Now I got you. I just don't find it particularly engaging. It's more like a puzzle, and honestly, I feel like I've seen every variation now. Well, okay, that's not true because I think I did see a new one just today. But for the most part, it's the same thing over and over. And I suppose you could argue that the combat is the same thing over and over too.
Now shut up. Shut up. Shut up! Shut up!
Okay, buddy. You can just chill out for a second, yeah? That was during the title drop. Shout out 3 themes. I got you. Oh, that's right.
machine parts.
Speculation. Perhaps these are raw materials from the structure itself.
Oh, hello.
Possibly useful for creating
Y'all here to defend something from little old me?
Weapons, eh?
Who's saying that? Is that the core?
Prepare energy. Close range firing mode. Maximum output.
9S.
Fire.
Kill me. Do it. Kill me. Do it. Kill me, coward. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
You know, Unit 9S has destroyed the core of a resource recovery unit. He has obtained an authorization key in the process, but I'm concerned about his worsening psychological state. Care should be taken to prevent Unit 9S from coming into contact with Unit A2. Likewise, this pod will take care to see that Unit A2 avoids contact with Unit 9S.
Alert. Abnormality detected in vitals of Unit 9S. Proposal. Commence data overhaul immediately.
Pod, search for the other structural units. I need to find those authorization keys and destroy the tower.
Alert. Combat inadvisable during abnormal vital conditions.
It's fine. Run the search.
Scanning. Actively operating enemy large structural unit detected in accessible location. Marking location on map.
Is that nearby? Oh, not by a long shot. It's over on the beach. Given 9S's experience with machines, with Pascal, getting to know them a bit more, I still find it really disheartening that he goes on this arc. The pods are communicating? Yeah. That was established. Was it Route B when we saw that the pods talk to each other to transfer data between themselves? It was definitely at the beginning of Route C, but I'm pretty sure we saw that in Route B as well. Oh, I meant to go.
This is the Resource Recovery Unit. Now activating defense mode.
I meant to go to town and upgrade the machine head bracer. I don't know that I want to go around punching people with children's faces, but it is a fist
There's
weapon.
something written here, too.
It reads
Alright,
Soul
camera.
Box.
Soul box. The other one was the meat box? Route B when entering the amusement park. Yep, that sounds about right. Well, this seems awfully familiar, which makes sense. Oh, what do we have here?
No enemies?
Oh, Soul Box. A hacking dungeon. Oh, oh. Alright, y'all need to let me get out of here.
Oh, I get it. I have to break the system protection before I can reach the core. Huh. So that's how it works.
No, I've not been to Emil's house. Wait a second.
Special present for you. A token of appreciation for all the machine life form requests you
Has
completed.
Dash, without a direction,
They're just messing with us.
always been a backdash?
Congratulations! As thanks for all the Android requests you completed, we have a special present for you.
What is
Oh
Faith?
my! Look at all the machine life forms you've murdered. Such dogged persistence is worthy of a special present.
Okay, I legit like the sarcasm though. Oh, it's a new light sword. Okay, but what am I missing here? Oh, missing this. The voice is familiar. Okay. You know, I've talked about dude, I'm gonna get wiped out just from this opening. Comparing this to Robotron, but this really takes the cake. But yeah, it sounds like a meal for some reason.
Analysis. There are 2 blocking devices on this floor. Proposal. Hack into all blocking devices.
Oh no, no, my greatest weakness. Oh, I'm not making it out of this one. I don't, I don't know what it is with those. I feel like the hitboxes are too large or something. Seems I don't have a choice. Okay. Just gonna have to find a better vantage. Oh, wait, was that just bad luck? Why did I get the salmon death trap last time? Where's the... Said there was two. Oh, down. Get walled. Oh, that's just a particle effect. Why would you even choose to go in the other one? That's just a death trap. Ooh. Not the spiciest room I've been in, but that was tricky. O22 port 0642423 tower system outline. The tower facility processes and computerizes resources sent by resource recovery units for use in its launch device. Made up of 256 strata, it can filter and compress information with a turbidity of less than 2,300 and have it recorded into the payload in approximately 27 minutes and 32 seconds, with a diversity leaning error rate of 7.2. Details regarding routes required for the digestion of androids are recorded separately. Okay. I'm not going to say I totally understood that,
Launch platform.
but
A
it's
structure that size could
transportation
probably shoot
plans.
something into space pretty easily. So this is some kind of cannon aimed at the human server on the moon?
Insufficient data. Cannot confirm or deny.
Damn it.
Didn't it go to the other? There was another path in the... Oh. The downstairs one, yeah.
Analysis. There are 3 blocking
That I
devices
got
on
to
this
eventually.
floor.
Yeah, and I hack into all of them, right?
Just casually giving me a dead end. Oh no! They have found the one defense system against me. Oh, I see what's going on here. Power up part M? Isn't that for the drones? Whoa! This part was boring. I totally agree. Although I will say that doing these dungeons is a little bit better than just hacking random machines. Oh, I thought I was going to dodge that, and I was wrong. Oh, you lost a lot? Yeah, I could see this being very frustrating if the hacking is not your jam. Whoa! Seriously? That's the first time they've spawned them in behind me. Little guy's over here spawn camping me. Whoa! Okay. Just gotta be calm and collected. I got a lot of room in here. No reason I should lose this. Alright. Getting a lot of really good items, though. The following document details the final stages of Project Yorha. Note that this document has been marked with level SS confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any Yorha personnel, including the bunker commander. This is wild. Because either Yorha placed the machines for some reason, or the machines hacked into Yorha servers and got this information. Why else would it be here? But here's the other interesting thing too, is that the machines, as 9S stated, he says they're just playing with me right now. They put all these items into these chests for androids to find. They wanted this information out. Why do they have it though? Each Yorha unit is equipped with a black box, an item created by reusing the core of a machine life form. As such, it could be said that the consciousness of Yorha units and machine life forms share the same structure. Said black boxes were installed after determining that it would be inhuman to install standard AI and androids that are ultimately destined for disposal. For the record, malfunctioning black boxes have caused some Yorha units to turn hostile. Dude, that is a bomb drop.
The Yorha black box circuitry. It's made from cores from the machines? No, that can't be true.
Oh, this one. Oh, I was gonna say it's not protected, but it is by a hacking minigame. Why were the towers not active before then, or were they created before this part? Confused me. They were created by the space cannon. Whoa! Peculiar. Top-down jumping animation looks
What's going on
fun.
here? My body. Those are my memories. But why?
Uh, what's going on here?
That's 2B's data. I know these are just memories. But still. No, don't. Don't do this. Damn it, stop! Stay the hell out of my goddamn memories! These belong to me and me alone! Get away from them!
Wait, I can hack in the hacking minigame? How? Why do we have hackception going on? What? This is wild. Dude, this dude is fast.
You're going down.
Free health is kind of nice. Wait, now what?
They're mine! My memories! You hear me?
9S, what? Just, oh my god. I like the imagery though. Oh, I'm in the memory space. Interesting. I like the imagery though because even towards the end where 2B was starting to, still have a very mission focused mindset, she did seem to be growing and warming up towards the machines, and he's kind of uh
This is the current status of Unit 9S.
Affirmative. His mental state
he's
has
he's
become
forgetting the
dangerously
memories of
unstable. Action must be
2B,
taken immediately.
I
or not
noticed
living up
something
to
while
them
providing
anyways,
support to
more of
A2.
an
Enemy machine
idealization of
life
who she
forms have
was.
begun sharing data with each other.
We'd better look into that.
I'll share the data with you, so see what you can find out.
Affirmative. I also have a separate report about 9S.
What is it?
I'll share the data. His psychological state has deteriorated to a grave level.
We'd better handle that quickly, too.
Agreed.
Androids having a psychological state is
Not
also
sure what we should
interesting
do,
too.
however.
Agreed. Proposal. Rest, combined with data checking and maintenance.
Agreed. I will make the suggestion immediately.
Pod. Where's the next resource recovery unit?
Alert. NFCS failure. Speculation. Failure caused by intense combat and lack of maintenance.
Near field controls are down? Great.
Proposal. Overhaul system at resistance camp.
I don't have that kind of time.
Alert. Entering battle without a functioning sword constitutes an unacceptable risk. Unit 9S should have Devila initiate repairs at the resistance camp.
Shit.
Interesting. I was wondering if maybe I could extend the amount of time I was in a performative state by being airborne, and that's not how it works. Oh, this is all glitchy too. That's fun. All right. What time is it? We can probably start this, but I don't know that we're gonna get through the next dungeon.
Oh dear. What happened to you?
Wounded in battle. NFCS not functioning.
I'm amazed you were even able to drag yourself here. This is gonna take a bit, so just hang tight. This is terrible. Your motor cortex is full of holes. I can't believe you even managed to walk here.
Well, that's a pretty quick recovery
All
then.
right, you're all good.
That's that's it. Look at my HP. Is that's higher, right? I had 5,900, but I also leveled up a couple of times. So I don't think anything actually changed on that front. Oh, out of the menu. Looks the
Ernest,
same to me.
I need you to promise me something.
Oh, when I was in the bug
I
state.
alone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't think 2B would want that either.
I know.
Whoa. A weapon I can't even upgrade to level 2 because I don't have a part. Robot discount? Does that mean if they're equipped, I get a discount on upgrading them to max at the machine blacksmith? Because that would be pretty cool. What's the other one? I have Virtuous Contract. That's max. Oh, and Virtuous Treaty. That's not maxed. I'll have to go see the Castle Blacksmith one of these days and get that maxed out since that's always my second set.
Pod. Mark the next resource recovery unit on the map.
Affirmative.
I kind of figured there was going to be more. We might be able to just go do it then. Oh, it's at the park. All right. I'm still kind of curious if this is going to wrap up uh, Route C or not. This seems to be the main 6 stories that were given options to play. Oh, that's interesting too. Usually, don't shout. What if they find us? Interesting. So he's still a shopkeeper even though he's zombified. Anyways, this save spot isn't on the vending machine. I think it's one of the few places that happens. Oh, it just
Hello. This is the resource
crushed the
recovery unit.
tent?
Now activating defense mode.
Over and over.
So the meat and the soul, what is left? 3 letters. I don't know.
That language again.
This reads God.
God.
God, huh?
Yeah, I
What are
wasn't
these
going to guess
machines
that
doing
one.
talking about gods?
What is make? Oh, my sword, my fists. All the bots got factory reset. Apparently, this looks like the final area in Replicant.
Pod, why did the machines attack Pascal's village? Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Television Services.
Huh?
We've got some very exciting news for everyone today. There's only one lock left to remove from the tower subwall.
So these two are going to meet then.
And it's one to retain for your faithful patrons. Whoever dismantles the final subwall
We'll earn a special prize. Okay, but what am I supposed to be doing?
The hell was that?
Yeah.
Large structural unit of machine life form origin activated to the east.
A large what now? What the heck is going on around here?
Unknown.
Well, let's go check out this large structural unit.
So 9S is getting the third lock undone, and I'll just head up the elevator. Sounds like a plan, actually. Time to read the computer? Copy that. Let's go do it. You're gonna attack? Alright, I'll just...
More of you want to get killed, huh? What? Is that all?
So that can go south really quick. That dude chopped off a big chunk of my health on each of those hits. I can't remember if I put the 280% chip on either. That high risk, high reward just has my name all over it. No auto heal? No, I took the auto heal off. Wait, where are we going? I thought we were going to the crater where the big machine was. Oh, we have to go meet with 9S. Okay, we'll just teleport there then. Now, I don't remember what I made room for, but we got a lot of really cool chips. And I have pretty strong deadly heal on. So I figured I didn't need it. Oh! The computer. Yes, yes. Auto heal is not high risk, high reward. No, no, I was talking about the taunt for 280% bonus damage, but enemy also gets the damage buff. That is high risk, high reward, and I love it. Comes down to, who can get off 2 hits first. And I will die 1,000 times and never remove that, no matter how many times it screws me over, because the rush is just too good. All right, let's read a computer. All right, so we'll do the talking first. You've changed, number two. The way you talk and act is completely different from how you were in the past. And you've become a true leader. I'm nothing compared to Rose. There we go. Let's go talk to a computer. Actually, I have the records stored on that external drive. I thought I should preserve memories of the time we fought together. And I also thought you have a right to see them. You and I must never forget. Never forget what? Yorha Pearl Harbor Descent Personal Record Part 1. My name is Anemone, and I lead the android resistance. This is a record of the battles I've experienced and my losses. I leave it here as a warning to myself. Never forget that Nier is a kinetic novel. It definitely has moments. The machine life form attack lands far too close for comfort. I smell an acrid odor and know that some of my hair has been singed off. Anemone, retreat for now. That's an order. That's my captain, Rose. I obey her without hesitation, running from the front as soon as I take out a few nearby enemies. Feet flying beneath me, I leap into the hastily built trench where my resistance comrades have gathered. How many battles is this now? The same sights and sounds, the same struggle of attrition. My resistance forces play the same war on repeat with no end in sight. I don't even remember why we're fighting anymore, but I must continue, regardless. Brian will do the same thing over and over and never change. He is machine life form confirmed. How long before 2B is this happening? That's a good question. I must continue until one side or the other is dead. This looks bad, Shion. What should we do? Calm down, Lily. We'll find an opening somewhere. You don't search for an opening, you make one. Dahlia, wait! I grab Dahlia's arm before she can flee the trench and turn to Rose. She brought us here. After all, she must have a plan of some kind. But as the enemy horde closes in, Rose simply squints off in the distance. There's been a change in enemy movements, she said finally. Someone just started fighting over there. But that's not possible, stammers Margaret. We're all here. Margaret's right. There are only 9 of us left capable of fighting the machines. Captain Rose, Gabera, Lily, Sonia, Erica, Margaret, Shion, Dahlia, and me, Anemone. It's a weird time to reassert who you are. We just read that 2 pages ago. We're all that's left of the 8th Descent Forces, the one that took place roughly 200 years ago. An uneasy Sonia pulls Shion close and chews on a loose strand of hair. I don't like it, she says. What if it's some kind of machine trap? I wait for a while, heart pounding, until I hear the enemy fire lessen. Okay, I said. This looks like our chance. Let's pull back. Someone's fighting out there, Anemone, cries Dahlia. We can't abandon them. Oh, so you want to risk all of our lives for some stranger? Come on, we don't even know if this mystery fighter is on our side or not. That's not what I said. Enough, you two, barks Shion. The captain makes the final decision on this. After Shion speaks, all of us turn to Captain Rose. She looks us in the eyes and nods slowly before starting to speak. Jabera, the enemy's heading towards the explosives we set up earlier, yes? Jabera thinks for a moment. Now that you mention it, yeah, they are. A slight smile crosses Rose's face, yet she still seems perfectly composed. Good. Then if this goes well, we might be able to take them all out. I want all of you to leave this trench and get to those explosives, says Rose. We'll let the blast take out most of them, then clean up the stragglers. Identifying our unknown mystery fighter can wait until we're done. No one objects to the captain's decision. The moment she issues the order, we all leap from the trench as one and re-enter the fray. When we reach the battle, we find out what appears to be another set of androids dressed in strange black outfits. Before they even know what's happening, we detonate the explosives, kill the remaining machines, and turn our guns in their direction. What is NIW? I mean, I assume that's a year designation or an era designation, but I don't recognize it. Oh, uh, you know, I'm pretty sucked into a game when I see a typo and think that it actually has anything to do with the story being told. All right, I say to the strangers, start talking. Easy, says one of the mystery androids. We're on your side. We're new models, rolled out as part of something called Project Yorha. Really? We haven't heard anything about new models. I probably speak with more bluster than necessary, but I have to make sure they're actually on our side. I don't think they're lying, necessarily, but I can't read their expressions thanks to the giant goggles they wear. Frankly, a little caution never goes amiss in the middle of a war. We learn that the four androids refer to each other as number 2, 4, 16, and 21. They also aren't in a hurry to share much more. Our mission's top secret, one of them says. That's why you haven't heard about us yet. I slowly draw my knife in an attempt to gauge their reaction. So, in other words, no one will know any better if I kill you right now. Stand down, Anemone, says Rose softly. No, cries Lily, she's right. We've all seen how quickly the enemy is evolving. Who's to say these four aren't machines that just look human? My companions nod in agreement. This damn war has made us all suspicious. One of the strangers, 16, I believe, draws a long knife from its sheath. If it's a fight you want, I'm happy to give it to you. Before I can respond, Dahlia leaps in front of me with her weapon at the ready. This is it. We're going to fight. But just before the battle can erupt, the android called 2 steps forward. Wait! There used to be 16 of us, says 2, but the others died during the descent. We're isolated and alone out here. Reinforcements aren't coming, and that means we have to finish this mission with the soldiers we have left. We don't need more enemies right now. What we need is allies. She finishes this speech with a soft sigh, as if trying and failing to hold her emotions in check. I know that sort of voice. It's the voice of someone who still has hope, despite all the odds. The very bright white. Oh, we have archived information on them now. Is it in here? No. Intel. Archives. The android encountered by the experimental Yorha squadron is the leader of a group composed of many resistance members. A survivor of the 8th Descent operation, she continued to wage guerrilla warfare in the Pacific region thereafter. Unable to stop the ever proliferating machine, she continued to fight a war of bitter attrition for over 200 years. After encountering the experimental Yorha squadron, she sought to change the tide of battle through fighting against them. She was destroyed by machine lifeforms in the server room underneath Mount Kaala during the mission to destroy said server. I probably shouldn't have read these yet, because now I also see that Anemone killed 21 in Mount Kaala, which I'm sure they're going to talk about in this computer stories. Hmm. Anemone already said she killed 21. Did she? Did I just forget that? How am I still missing 2% of tutorials though? That what what is there still left to learn about this game? Oh, we did get all the picture books though from playthrough 2. Oh, and these are okay. I was trying to figure out why they're called novels, but yeah, it's what we just read. All right. we're going to wrap it up here and pick up on this on Friday. I guess we'll read the remaining stories from the computer and then we'll go to the. There are three more. Do you want me to read all of them? How long is it going to take? That's the question right there. I guess that was what, 5 minutes? Do I have another 15? All right. We'll go ahead and do it. Assuming they're all of similar length. That's really the important part, I think, on that. According to the Yorha team, there's an enemy server beneath Mount Kaala. If we can take it out, we might finally gain some ground in this endless war. But in order for that to happen, we need to work together. After a bit of thought, Rose decides to throw in with the new models. It's a relationship that changes as time goes on. What are you doing, Dahlia? Just showing this idiot how weak she is, replies a winded Dahlia. Ha! Wheezes her opponent, number 16. You're obviously outmatched. The two of them are taking turns hitting each other. It seems friendly enough, as those things go. Plus, they've been doing it for so long now that both of them are out of energy. They likely couldn't punch through a piece of paper at this point. The rest of the group stares at the combatants and tries not to grin. Dahlia and 16 seem to butt heads over the smallest little things. Maybe it's because they're so much alike. It's almost annoying how quickly muscleheads learn to like one another. The rest of us converse as Dahlia and 16 continue to spar. We call each other by names that I gave us, explains Rose. I see, responds 4. I thought it strange that you didn't use code numbers. She nods while she speaks, as though this all makes perfect sense. Suddenly, Captain Rose breaks out a wide grin. You know what? She says, I think we should give all of you names as well. No, says number 2. It would be a waste. Rose eyes her warily. A waste? You can name me when the mission is over, she replies as the blush rises in her cheeks. I could tell her words also served as a wish for success. All right, responds Rose. I'll think of a name for you by then. She knows this is a fleeting promise, as most things are, but it doesn't matter. Already I can see us growing closer to the Yorha team. Well, my friends are growing closer to them, at least. You're all being careless, I state, much louder than I intend. Luckily, the others either didn't hear or decided to ignore it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not about to go against the captain's judgment, but that doesn't mean I'm ready to just lie down and trust our new friends. Ours is a solitary existence that has long since been abandoned by the moon. No matter how they cried, mourned, or struggled, the voices of our departed comrades went unanswered. So how can you trust an entire squad of new models that you just met? What's wrong, Anemone? I hear Lily call to me. She's likely concerned about me being apart from the rest of the group. Nothing. Before I can complete my thought, Lily suddenly opens her mouth and emits a terrible scream. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to scream. Lily's scream echoes through the entire camp. It's heartbreaking. It's agony. It's horrible. She's infected, screams Rose. Lily's infected. We all draw weapons out of instinct as much as anything else, pointing them at our comrades as she continues to scream and scream and scream. We all know what's happening. We've seen it before. It's a logic virus, a machine weapon that hijacks android systems and overwrites their data. And since there's no known cure, it's also a death sentence. I need to show her mercy. I need to set her free. My finger rests on the trigger, yet I hesitate. And before I can make that final, fateful decision, I hear a voice rise up from somewhere behind me. Stop! You can't do this! You can't just let your friend die! It's number 21. The girl I thought to be cool and composed beyond all measure was now pleading with me to spare Lily's life. Just discovered the drummer from Bolo releases his own music. What's the project name? What do I do? What do I do? Lily said you were like a family to her. You can't abandon family, not before you exhaust every possibility. What can you do then? I use my power to erase the virus. That's impossible. Rose spat out what we were all thinking, but before we can act, Lily starts to send nearby comrades flying with impossible strength. I've seen infected androids before. I know how much damage they can do once the virus turns off their limiters. They'll fight and fight until they're utterly destroyed. Dahlia and 16 rush into the fray, trying to suppress their former friend, but she swats them away like flies. How many of us have been infected now? How many friends have I been forced to put down? The heart I'm not supposed to have aches with the thought. It aches as I remember all of the identification numbers that have been retired. When did I start giving them names? When did I decide I simply couldn't endure it any longer? Initiating reprogramming sequence. That voice. 21? She's screaming something about reprogramming? I don't know what to do. I'm lost. As my vision slowly clears, I see number 21 inputting commands into her terminal, while number 2 and 4 hold her down. They hold her down as she writhes, and Rose stares at me with surprise. Oh no, I'm holding Lily too. Oh, that's interesting. So we would have A4 and S21, but Gunner. Have we run into any G unit? Have we into any G units, or is this something from the old days that we don't have around here anymore? Adam Janzi? I'll have to look that up later. That's the first gunner model you've heard of. That is. Is it because we didn't need them once we introduced pods? 14th Machine War, Pearl Harbor Descent. The name of the mission entrusted to the Yorha soldiers. Was there ever such furious gunfire? Such bombings that continued without pause? Our target is the machine server under Mount Kaala, and our situation is dire. We need reinforcements, requesting deployment at once. Number 2 speaks quietly yet calmly, which is all the more remarkable considering the hostile army closing in on our position, but the command center in the orbiting satellite informs us no reinforcements will be forthcoming. We're abandoned. We are alone. It's so easy to do from up there, from the satellite, from the moon. I'll do whatever's necessary, says Lily with a grim smile. Dahlia and Margaret quickly nod in agreement, as does number 16. They decide to join the rear guard, staying behind the VR shield, even though it comes at the cost of their own lives. Regardless, they all agree without hesitation. So we've jumped in time a little bit. Am I to assume then, based on what we just read, that Lily survived? The reprogramming attempt from 21 just transferred the virus, saving Lily but infecting 21, and then the unit data, or was it the archive, and Anemone telling us earlier in the game that she killed 21 there in order to stop the virus from spreading. I'm really curious how that works with the dynamics of this group, given that she hesitated on killing someone from her group, but then ended up killing one of the new models. How did 2, 4, and 16 respond to that? As of right now, we don't get to find out though. We are at the server, getting ready to destroy it in this mountain. We are the vanguard, for we in the vanguard would be joining them in death soon enough. Without another word, we turn our backs on each other and take up positions. We know this is the end. Dahlia and the others will buy us time to reach the gates at Kaala's peak. Beyond that lies an elevator, and beyond that is the server. If we can destroy it, we'll deal a devastating blow to machine life forms throughout the Pacific region. But as I noticed, number 20, oh, 21's still here. The virus is strange, and the whole memory thing also now A29S escaped the memory resets. Okay, so what I thought went on didn't. 21's still here. Although I do remember reading that 21 Anemone had to kill her at the mount. So they must have freed everyone of the virus then. Did I miss something in that last one? Anyways, I noticed number 21 scowling at the elevator. I start to have a bad feeling about the final stage of our mission. Go on, she says. I've got this. We crowd into the elevator as she begins hacking the terminal. She doesn't need to tell us what's happening. It's clear that the elevator won't descend all the way to the server unless someone stays behind to control it. Enemies incoming! They're almost on us. As I speak, I suddenly find myself leaping from the elevator and taking up a position at number 21's side, almost as if my body is out of my control. Something's wrong. Something... I'll back up number 21, I cry. The rest of you take out that server. The doors close on my friends. The last thing I see is the face of my captain, Rose. She looks concerned, but then the door is shut. She's no more. That was the last time I ever saw them. But it's alright. I'm going to finish this, one way or the other. The only sound we hear are distant explosions and the rasp of number 21's breathing. Thank you, she whispers, for staying with me. I look at her eyes and see the telltale red of a logic virus infection. I was right after all. I sigh softly as I draw my weapon. I've seen comrades infected before. That's why I couldn't leave her to die alone. The vaccine she gave Lily is already ineffective. The enemy has evolved. They studied number 21's patterns and developed a new resistance. No one can save her now. When the elevator reaches the server, begins number 21 weakly, then I'll give you peace, I reply. The elevator moves ever lower, creating a countdown on number 21's life. How much time has passed? How much can possibly be left? Too long to wait, yet not long enough for regret. A massive explosion echoes in the distance as the hall slowly shakes. It's the final act of Lily and the others in the rear guard. They just overloaded their own fusion reactors. The sound of our comrade's demise slowly fades from our ears. As it does, number 21 reaches up and slowly removes her goggles. I'm glad I got to meet you, she says. Her eyes are so red, but not completely. There's still a little of herself left. And while it is, don't worry, I'll be with you soon. She smiles as my words reach her ears, and soon as the elevator touches down, I fire a bullet into number 21's brain. I watch the thing that used to be her tumble to the ground. I stare at the gun I hold in trembling hands. I press it to my temple. This will end it all. The war, my meaningless existence, all of it. It will finally be over. Unforgivable. Over and over. Your comrades sacrifice themselves and fight to the last breath. They feel suffering, they feel sadness, they feel pain and terror, and yet you would surrender now? Unforgivable. The voice is a battlefield curse telling those who survive to see their mission through, no matter what. It's another me crying out. I scream at the top of my lungs and race down the hall. I'll show you. If you're going to push me, I'll show you. You'll only be satisfied if it ends with more killing. I leap into the fray with weapons in both hands. Here I am. Kill me. As I scream, an explosion suddenly rises up and sweeps everything away. A soft wind touches my cheek. I smell fire, ash. The explosion in the server room was powerful enough to take out Mount Kaala itself, reducing the once proud summit to a smoking crater. The machines immediately dropped to the ground and stopped moving. I looked out over the scorched earth. Lily? Number 16? Rose? 2? Are any of you. I'm the only one left. The only one. I was alive because I had been afraid to die. I began to giggle. It's a mad thing, crazed even to my own ears. I'll join you soon. You promised to join her soon. How could I have said such vain, laughable words, such lies? I laugh. I stand in the smoke and the flame and laugh until I think my very throat will tear itself in two. I blink. Daylight drifts through the smoke. I've been standing here all night. My laughter finally depleted. I force myself to my feet. I'm the coward who stayed behind, the coward who lived. Now it's my job to carry on the will of those who fought at my side. Since I can't kill myself, I have to fight until someone does it for me. I'll endure every hardship. I'll kill every machine I find. This is my cross to bear. I walk slowly into the west, dragging my broken body along. There's a new hacking game with a new Capcom game with a hacking system to do hacking mini games to remove enemy shields. Is that the new franchise that they announced? 1621. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that A2's reading it. Sorry, I'm still alive. Dude, that's. I'll be joining you as soon as I finish some things up. Oh, there's only 3 in total? The fact that there's no conversation now between these two? That's wild. 16, a unit from the experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. Number 16 possessed a rough and tumble personality ideal for her role as a gunner, where she was required to attack foes from a distance. Though she possessed a defiant streak that extended even to her superiors, she was assigned to the mission anyway due to her tremendous offensive abilities. During her squad's assault on Mount Kaala, Number 16 volunteered to stay behind and hold off the machine lifeform army so her companions could continue up the mountain. She fought with great courage alongside members of a local resistance group and managed to hold off overwhelming numbers until the appearance of a Goliath that was unaffected by ordinary weaponry. Seeing no other way to end the fight, she chose to destroy the enemy by overloading and detonating her own fusion reactor. Excuse me. This act of self sacrifice, despite her defiant nature, is one of remarkable interest and likely merits further study. It's interesting that even these new Yorha members had a lot of emotional element to them, or models, I should say, not members, and that they were very human like, despite literally being built just for combat. 21, a unit with the experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. 21 possessed a cool and analytical personality that perfectly fit her role as a scanner. Her first and most impressive achievement was using her analytical abilities to cure a member of a local resistance group who had been infected by a logic virus. Unfortunately, she fell victim to the same virus shortly thereafter during the assault on the Mount Kaala server. Though she fought valiantly, this virus had evolved into a form that she could no longer remove, which eventually led to her asking an allied unit to end her life. Experimental Yorha Unit Number 21's initial success against the virus has been determined to be valuable information regarding how to construct barriers against machine life forms and should be included in the basic systems of all subsequent Yorha squadron members. All right. That explains a little bit about why the logic viruses aren't as prominent anymore. Hmm. Number 4. A unit with the experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. Though attacker number 4 possessed an unusually bright and cheerful personality, she still managed to be effective when it came to engaging in close quarter combat. In addition to providing a morale boost to the group, the unit also used her sunny disposition to form an alliance with the local resistance group. She was eventually killed during the assault on the Mount Kaala server, the cause of which was a self directed overload of her own fusion reactor. Further research reveals that she undertook this action as a means of protecting her companion A2. One further note, while this unit's cheerful personality provided certain benefits to overall unit morale, it was also responsible for a decrease in fighting spirit during intense combat. As such, it has been deemed inappropriate for future combat models. And A2 specializes in close quarter combat and was programmed to have a neutral personality. Number 2 took command of the squadron after the death of its original captain, Number 1. Despite issuing many questionable commands during her initial time in a leadership role, she eventually formed a working relationship with the Resistance and succeeded in destroying the enemy server located at Mount Kaala. While the experimental Yorha Unit Number 2 possessed great growth and adaptability abilities, she also deserted her post following the destruction of the server and as of this moment has yet to be apprehended. Our R&D group is currently conducting further research to determine whether or not there were issues with this model's personality settings. The missing experimental unit, now designated A2, will be handled by the Type E division. What is Type E? And a quick summary here. For this descent, 12 experimental Yorha units were deployed to destroy the server located inside Mount Kaala on Oahu Island. However, they encountered heavy enemy anti air defenses during the initial stage of the mission, resulting in the death of all but 4 squad members. The remaining units then joined up with members of a local resistance movement and decided to continue the mission despite their initial losses. Even in the face of a fierce enemy counterstrike and overwhelming numerical odds, a handful of units managed to reach the target location, at which point Number 4 overloaded her fusion reactor and destroyed the enemy server. While the destruction of the server struck a blow against enemy forces, the true purpose of this operation was to monitor and research how the experimental Yorha units behaved during battle. This information would then be studied and integrated into new Yorha models once the project were to proceed past the experimental phase. Very interesting. So this was a test more than anything else, more than a war operation. One note of concern: it has been verified that the black box signal of the experimental unit, attacker number 2, remains alive. Due to the possibility of the unit being captured and compromised by the enemy, and due to the unit's existence itself being a matter of the highest level of confidentiality, it has been decided that it is to be recovered or disposed of by the Type E division once the group is fully operational. All right. Interesting little bit of side story here. But I suppose it makes sense then. If you want to know more Yorha stage plays, Yorha 105 or Yorha manga, as this is mostly Anemone's point of view. Yeah. But I think it does bring a lot into play, particularly with A2 and why she would have defected. I think it makes a lot of sense. But I'm curious if there's more than war took all of my friends and I felt like I was the only one left and I can't support this anymore. But honestly, that I think would be enough too to just sort of decide that this isn't for you. But there's also some sentience to that, which I didn't really get the idea that they had. purpose built for war, and yet she has a conscience, and a rationality to determine what she wants and needs out of her own life, and to make choices based on that rather than commands given to her. So I'm kind of curious about all of that. The whole element of androids. Um, I have a lot of questions about, I suppose. And I still think there's a really interesting parallel here, though, that I lightly brought up last week about the machines replicating human behavior and the androids acting human like, and how they're all sort of being human in different ways. And I think learning today that androids have machine cores in their black boxes just kind of brings a lot of this into perspective, that despite the physical differences between machines and androids, they actually have a lot in common, which is just, I mean, you don't get more on the nose about we're all the same, even if we look a little different on the outside. And I'm kind of enjoying that new perspective on things here. And it does make, I think, this multi-thousand-year war even more tragic, knowing that there's very little between the two that are different. Maybe created by the same creator. I wish I knew more about the top level stuff, right? We know that Yorha was created to battle the machines, and that the story of the humans on the moon is fake. But why are the machines here? Why are they replicating humans? Why did the aliens build them? What is the alien purpose here? The aliens are gone, so we've got to find some documents about it. But as far as I can tell, wait, the black box. I gotta look this up real quick. Where was it? There it is. No, this was not what I wanted. Is it in the? No, it is in archives. Um, no, that's not it either. It had to have been in here. When we learned about black boxes having machine cores in them. Is that all androids, or is that just Yorha models? I don't know why I can't find this. Robot racism is stupid. Shame we cannot draw any parallels about this beyond the game. Yorha models only. Okay. So the aliens create machines. The androids are already here. Who made the androids? If not humans, because humans haven't been around for tens of thousands of years. Eventually, we make the Yorha models, and they have machine cores in them. And that's about my understanding of the lineage of things. It's riddled with so many holes now. I am glad though that I got confirmation that the humans aren't alive. That's been something that's been bugging me for two whole playthroughs. How there could be any humans on the moon given what happens in Replicant. Popol and Devil are human-made androids, androids that have been there for a long time. So did the androids make more androids? Because there were still replicants? Is that what they were considered? Back when all the souls were dispersed, when the Shadow Lord was destroyed, there were still android models around. Or replicant models. So is that, did they just keep making more android models? They themselves made them? I don't know. I kind of want to read or watch or whatever. The stuff that sits between Replicant and this, I think it's going to open up a lot of my understanding of this. They lied to Yorha models they need to battle robots. Yeah, I know they lied to them. There are no humans on Mars. I mean, on the moon. But the androids had to have come from somewhere, and someone, somewhere up the chain of androidness, had to have given the command to start a war with the machines. And I'm coming at this really late, right? The machines here are all retaliatory. I don't think there's been a single machine that attacked first. We've gone in, killed the machines, and now they've armored up. This is very similar to the progression of the Shades in Replicant, who start off exceptionally timid, and the first time you fight one, they don't even attack you. You can sit there for hours. They won't attack you. You are the aggressor in that game, much like you're the aggressor in this game. And while the machines certainly attack us now, at least from the perspective of just the game events, I attacked first. So I have a lot of sympathy for the machines, but I'm really curious about what the actual inciting incident was. What started the very first machine war? So I think I'm at the point where I've been at for most of this is I get the events of the game, but I have no context for it, and I really need that context to get what the song or what the game is about. And it just requires more archive data. Everything that happened in the past, what, 11,000 years since Replicant, you'll find out by playing. Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh, I did. Yeah, the aliens were there. The aliens do create the machines, but oh, so that's that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense then. The androids are living here with the replicants, and then the machines come by and drops the aliens come by and drop some machines on the planet. Yeah, I mean, I could see that being an inciting incident right there. What if they consider shades aliens? That there shouldn't be any shades though. It wasn't the whole thing of defeating Shadow Lord, removing all of the shades and spirits, because the shades were just, uh, dude, I have such a loose grasp on this. But it was the souls made physical or something along those lines. And destroying the Shadow Lord destroyed all of that. All that should have been left would be replicants and android models like Popola and Devila. So I don't think there would have been any shades after that point. And we would have had to have some sort of loss of history for androids and replicants not to know about shades. Which, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, I'd been like, well, that's just bad story writing. But you know what? I'd believe it now. Just forgetting history from like 100 years ago, yeah, that's too real. So I don't know. I gotta wrap this up though. Went a half hour over. I'll be back Friday. We will finish up. Well, I say we'll finish up Path C because it really does feel like that. Feels like things are coming to a head here. But I actually don't know how far we are into this playthrough. So maybe we aren't close to wrapping it up. We'll continue on though with this main story here. As usual, thanks for coming out and hanging out with me, helping me through this. Lots of information here. And I almost walked by the computer even after y'all told me to go read it. So I appreciate not just the direction, but also the redirection when I ignore the direction. The tower holds the lore. Okay, I'm looking forward to that then. I think next play session is going to be a really good one. Plus, we get to play more A2. We get to have some solid combat going on after the boring let's hack everything 9S stuff. So I'm looking forward to Friday. Um, oh, snap, though. All right, pay attention to Discord for Friday's stream. My Friday is going to be a little different for me. I have some extra stuff I need to do, and I don't know if the stream's going to happen. But if for whatever reason I haven't said anything on Discord and the stream hasn't started by like 2:05, 2:10, I'd consider it canceled. Um, but I'm gonna do my best to let y'all know if anything changes. I subconsciously avoid reading. uh, I don't mind reading. It's the reading out loud for like 30 minutes straight that gets me. But like if I was doing this off camera, I would absolutely love just digging into all of it. What if I went and got the TikTok AI voiceover thing to read the screen during visual novel stuff? How fast would y'all quit on the stream? I know every time I hear either of those AI voices, like the TikTok specific ones, the text readers, I just immediately, if it's a video, I click out so fast. It annoys me. Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Is that a song? Why don't I recognize that? All right. Anyways, let's wrap this up. I'll see y'all hopefully on Friday. If not, definitely on Sunday. We'll continue on with this on Friday at least. Sunday we'll do music. Report Brian for this hypothetical. And as usual, like I said, thanks for hanging out with me and helping me get through the sad times of this game. Pascal selling children's cores and selling machine heads as weapons. Why did I even buy them? I guess I'm part of the problem in that regard. Until next time, then, y'all take care, and I'll catch you later.